What is up, beautiful people? Welcome to Kitty's Place. I'm your girl Kitty here. If you are new, hey y'all, hey. I just said I'm Kitty. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's up, you guys? Sending loads of love your way. Catch it, receive it. It's all for you. Today I'm going to do a Monday message reading instead of a Tarot Tuesday. Although I might come here on Tuesday, I'm not 100% sure yet. So let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths. This is going to be the Monday message, what you need to hear today. If this is a video that you're interested in, then keep watching. Make sure you like it. If you, at the end of the reading, liked it, or if I say something that you like, or if it resonates with you, go ahead, give me a like so I know. You can comment as well so I know, so we can communicate. You know, just be respectful, obviously, right? So, yeah, let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths so we can begin. All right, so we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, so we're gonna take our 3 deep breaths so we can center ourselves, so we can calm ourselves down. It is early in the morning. Well, not really, really early. It's like 7 something, but it's still pretty early. All right, and I was up earlier than that. So let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths so we can jump into this reading, okay? Breathe in and out. In, out, in, out. All right, guys. Make sure you choose with your intuition. If more than one pile calls out to you, that means that there is more than one message in the pile. So I'm so centered, I'm so focused, I'm so ready, and I hope you are too. I'm going to start with pile number 1. If you chose any of the other piles, I will see you there. Okay. All right, so pile number 1. I know you probably cannot see that. I should open the curtain, but the sun isn't up yet. But anyways, the charbon, the fire knight. Okay, that's you, pile number 1. So the message for you, let's find out. You have desqualo. Some of you guys might be dealing with like heartburn or indigestion or indigestion. I said indigestion. That upset stomach, diarrhea. But yeah, that Pepto-Bismol commercial is popping up. But some of y'all might be dealing with something like that. Some of y'all might be feeling like low of energy. Y'all need to eat y'all grains. Some of y'all might be feeling heavy or slow. But yeah, so we have reinforcements reversed. We have mystical space typhoon. Some of y'all is going through it. Some of y'all is like at that point where like things are like catastrophic in your life, or you know what, I'm feeling like it's worry, right? I'm feeling like it's worry, and I'm feeling like it's actually what you're eating that's making you feel like this, because and then you have the blue eyes white dragon. So for you, like I feel like something's going on with your body personally, because like my stomach right now is starting to feel like hot, a little bubbly, right? So y'all might be having like something going on with that. With this reinforcements being in reverse, even if it's like in upright, I just feel like you need to call on support, or you need to call in help if that's something that you need. Like if you feel like you are spiraling downward, then yes, reach out to somebody that you trust that will offer you that aid and support that you need. Known or known. I say known and unknown because like known as in someone that you trust, unknown as in someone that you can pay for that service, like a therapist or like a doctor or like whatever. All right, because it's like that powerful engine of destruction, virtually invisible. Yeah, because it's like something. It's like you're dealing with some type of battle. You know, this could be like a health battle, a health situation, or like a mental health situation, um, something like that. Let's continue. Some of you guys are. Did I put these upside down? No idea. I think I did. Maybe. It doesn't matter. But anyways, so we have the 6 of bones. Some of you guys are like, some of you guys are tech savvy, but I'm also reading this as um, you are giving so much of your attention and so much of yourself. Like, because it's like, for example, like if you are like a video gamer, this is like just being on the game, drinking whatever, eating whatever that's fast, that's quick, so that you can like get back to your game. Like this is like some unhealthy habits, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a game. It's just like if you play computer games or if you play regular video games, if you are on the internet, on the computer all the time, this is like whatever it is, it might be either a distraction or it might be like you're comparing yourself to someone else's life if you're like on social media. But it's like, okay, some of y'all are business people. Right? We have the five of bones. Okay, this bone energy. See, but with this too, like the message. Okay, so the message might be like, um, with this being right over reinforcements, like because let me tell you what I'm getting before I even look it up. What I'm getting is like maybe you're comparing yourself to someone else's life or someone else's finances, or you're like, oh look at them, they're a businessman or they're a businesswoman or they got their life together, and look at me just like I'm the one that's like, okay, this is like working for a big business company or working for someone who's like above you in a sense, but it's like you're doing all the hard work and they're getting the credit. That's what I'm getting to. And you're like, wow, like they wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for me. The message too is that like you are skilled, pal number one. You are skilled in like tech or business, or there's some type of skill of yours that you have that you need to use so that you can be successful. Okay, because like somebody is like web tech savvy. Okay, somebody knows what they're doing. Like I'm even hearing like hacker savvy. I don't condone hacking. Don't hack nobody's stuff. But I'm saying like you have like a skill like that. Okay, it might be in business or something like that. You also have the power to make things happen. Like you see him snapping like that. That's the message for you, pal number one. Like anything you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. But yes, like, and you need to realize too that you are going through these different phases as well, like the moon. Like we go through different emotional phases, we go through different deaths and rebirth phases. Like we go through different like phases where our body's changing and our body needs more. Okay, we go through these different growth spurts and stuff like that. But it's like you have this thought to where like you have to fight and 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 fight in order to get to the top, in order to be successful. And it's like you really don't have to work that hard. Like you have the skills, you just gotta know your value. All right, like look at him. Ain't nothing different about him. Like he's more confident. Like that's what I'm getting out of this car. He's like exuding it. Like yes, I will take $1,000,000 and nothing less. $1,000,000. I will take $1,000,000 and nothing less, because he is exuding that confidence, right? But these two cards, and this guy's like too. He's like, I know I can have it like that. So that's the message for you. Like you can have anything you want like that. You just gotta work toward it, and you have to have like a certain amount of belief, because it's like, you know, belief and action go hand in hand, right? And then the moon is like all about your emotions and all about like just having balance and realizing that everything has different phases. Like you go through different phases of your life all the time, right? Then we have the Eight of Cups, right? And with the Eight of Cups, somebody, yeah, you're definitely feeling like, for some reason, pile number one, you're feeling like you're drowning in emotions, okay? Some of y'all feeling like y'all drowning in debt, okay? Because I heard debt, all right? But like for you, pal number one, this message is all about success. It's all about your success. That's how it's coming out, right? Because it's like you feeling like, because you feeling like you gotta fight your way to the top, right? You feeling like that. Like it's always a hassle. It's always something. It's always stressful. Like, because you have that mentality where it's like more money, more problems. So I'm gonna just stay where I'm at, right? I ain't trying to get no more problems, but it's like more money solves problems, right? It solves your problems. If you have more money, and more money, money is a resource, okay? We use that resource. But it's like for you, it's just like a mind shift switch. That's where you need to be working on. That's where you need to be at. So your message for Monday is like you need to work through those emotions, and you need to realize like you are skilled and you have a lot of skills and potential that you haven't even touched yet, right? Even the little bit that you're doing is so skillful, and you probably don't realize it. You don't realize your value. You don't realize your worth, right? With this, and it's like you're feeling like you're drowning in emotions. But it's like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, because Captain Hook did not die by the alligator, right? Then we have the Four of Wands, exactly. And it was in reverse, so it's like I don't feel like you're believing in yourself, pile number one, and I feel like you're trying to distract yourself from whatever it is that yep, and these last two cards confirmed it. Like you're trying to distract yourself and keep you from whatever business or whatever mission or whatever goal it is, because it's like something about whatever you was doing, you're like this is too much. Maybe they're asking for too much, or like maybe it's just too much emotionally for you to handle right now. But it's like whatever you're doing, like it's involving skill, it's involving business, it's involving emotions, and having to balance it out, because it's like whatever you've been working on it for so long, and you've gone through these emotions where it's like, oh my gosh, I don't think it's gonna happen. But it's happening like that. Okay. I'm gonna read this Five of Bones, because it's like, right? Oh my gosh, and look, they're side by side too, which is interesting. This is we have the five and the six of bones. I didn't realize that. But um yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna read it. Zachariah is tasked with convincing Dean to allow Michael to use him as a vessel in the great battle against Lucifer. He gets increasingly frustrated, desperate, and cruel as Dean continues to refuse. Zachariah's toxic, manipulative nature at the end justifies the means persistence personified the Five of Bones tarot card, which represents conflict, unrest, and tension. Yeah, like I said, like super stress, right? Super stress. Got a lot of distractions around you, just trying to and then like I said, those emotions that you are feeling, like unrest and that tension, like woo, right? And then that it's breeding, it's manifesting as like a burning in your stomach, and like an unrest and an uneasy feeling, right? And so then we have the Six of Bones. Though underestimated, you hear that? Underestimated, and I feel like you underestimating yourself. Though underestimated for his Leonard Skinner roadie aesthetic, Ash gains respect and admiration by putting his incredible intellect to good use to get use time and time again. Six of Bones signifies this sort of recognition and achievement. When this tarot card comes forward in a reading, it's your time to shine. Exactly. It's your time to shine, because it's like, and exuding it confidently, shining confidently, like having opportunities and stuff like that too. Like, it's my time to shine. It's my time to feel. It's my time. So you don't even have to worry about distracting yourself, right? You don't have to distract yourself, because it's like, and you don't have to hide yourself out in the background, because it's like you're gonna get that recognition that you've been wanting, or just it's naturally coming. So, that's what's coming to you. That's the message. Like, stop distracting yourself and continue doing what you were doing. Because if you were doing something, and then like you're like, okay, you know what? I've been doing it for so long and it's not breeding any type of results. Stop. Don't give up. It's like right there. It's right there. You're so close, right? And then it's like, take care of yourself in the meantime too. Like when your thoughts go spiraling, correct yourself. Like, people aren't always going to see your value and see your worth. That doesn't mean that you're not valuable and you're unworthy, right? Some people, it just takes time to see it. And then it's like, when you out there shining and doing your thing, and you got your business suit on and you killing the game, then they're gonna be like, wow, I went to school with them. Like, wow, I used to know them. And it's going to be like, you're going to get that recognition and you're going to be successful. And so the type of success and achievements that you're going to get is not always going to be like public recognition, but in this case it's going to be both public recognition and just you feeling the success of your achievements, which is good. So now I'm going to read, like, I'm going to pull some cards for you from the Sacred Rebel to just get an overall message of advice from Spirit. Like, so your message, pile number one, is that you are going to be successful in whatever sense that means, like public success. And just know too, like, that's going to happen. Another thing that's going to happen is everybody is not going to be happy for you. Everybody is not going to be cheering for you. That's just what comes with it. Everybody not going to be happy about that. But that doesn't mean you dial yourself back. That doesn't mean you try to dim your light. That doesn't mean you try to distract yourself from being successful, because no. And then you are going to have people trying to come in, like, distract you, try to give you these opportunities that's like not the best opportunities or not the best offers. So you are going to have a lot of offers though, but just make sure that you're not getting distracted by like the beautiful colors, so you can't see what it's that it's attached to, like something that you like don't want. I don't know, you know, something like that. All right, what's that message for pile number one? It's my time to shine. Yep, that's your message. It's your time to shine, right? And recharge y'all's energy, right? Because y'all got a lot of creative juices flowing through you guys at this moment. And like everything is blue, so you're going to be very expressive. And you need to be very expressive. And don't be afraid to express yourself and hear your voice and hear what you have to say. Okay? There's lots of blue energy. And your message is to see the true you, seeing the true you, seeing all that you have to offer, seeing that you are good enough, seeing that you are valuable, seeing that you are worthy, just seeing yourself in a whole new light and exuding confidence. Like, that's the message. Like, that's what you need to do, because it's like everything is going accordingly. It's just you got to get all excited and you got to boost yourself up and you got to like just realize like how far you've come and appreciate yourself, because it's like, you know, because you have this thing where it's like somebody can do it better. Can't nobody do it better than you, because you're doing it. You're putting you into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the beauty of seeing you, the true you, then you're able to realize your value and realize your worth and realize like everything about yourself. And you know, so that's something too. And what am I looking? Okay. I'm just gonna read on the moon. The moon indicates there's more going on than what meets the eye. Things aren't what they seem to be at first glance, so stay vigilant and analyze situations carefully to figure out what's really going on. The moon tarot cards suggest suggest you trust in your intuition and investigate any hunches or gut feelings you may have. Exactly. So, pile number one, we're going to leave it at that. If you like that reading, give your girl a like, subscribe for the vibe and the notification bell, and I will be moving on to pile number two. Pile number two, if you chose soul release, the message for you is to release your soul. Let your soul be seen. Let your true self be seen. Love yourself. Like, realize that your soul is so colorful, so vibrant, so beautiful, so unique, so perfect in a sense. You have Neptune, alligator. For you, pile number two, you need to connect with your soul. You need to connect with your imagination. You need to reconnect with life. Pile number two, that's your message. Reconnect with life. Yep, look, we have scapegoat. Some of you guys are like floating on cloud nine or cloud whatever, or you know, just whatever. There's like just trying to escape, like trying to escape those emotions, trying to escape life through substance, through whatever it is, because you're not experiencing life, because it's like a floating, like you're in this tune world. Okay, this is psychedelics, this is This is, I don't know, this is something. It's an altered state, okay? It's the best way I can put it. It's an altered state. I don't know how you get in there, but it's like floating. Look, we have the Hermit. We have the Page of Blades. Okay, you know what this is giving me just right now, seeing him with that? First of all, I thought about the Emerald tablets, and then I also thought about like when I first started really started learning so much about spirituality and started learning so much about, because when you get the going on the research journey, like you get into this like loophole, not really like a loophole, but just like the rabbit hole, and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's just so much, right? This is like isolating yourself and just being so like third eye completely open, crown completely open, just information overload, okay, spirit overload, okay, on that realm overload, okay. All of these chakras, your base chakras, are just not really factoring in because you're floating. You need to ground yourself, right? You need to come back to reality. We have the King of Goblets reversed. So for you, pile number 2, I do feel like you need to do some type of research or some type of learning, okay, or some type of reading, okay, some type of something where you're connecting. Definitely need to ground yourself. With the King of Goblets reverse, I'm definitely going to read on that one. We have the World in reverse. We have the High Priestess. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, okay. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Basking in that balanced feminine masculine energy. Actually, your masculine energy might be actually you might be exuding more into your feminine energy. Now, feminine does not mean woman. It's just a different type of, okay, because there needs to be a balance, right? But what I'm feeling like for you, pile number 2, is that you are on it, right? But I'm speaking spiritually, okay? I'm speaking about you spiritually, all right? Because y'all are into like magic, y'all are into witchcraft, y'all are into spirituality, exploring astral projection, y'all are into things like that, or interested in things like that, or have read things like that. It's not new to y'all. Y'all are into shrooms, ayahuasca, y'all are into things like that, right? But, right, like it's also like you need to free yourself so that you can experience the world, the physical world, without being tweaked. I don't know how to explain that, but that's how it's coming out, right? And so I want to read the King of Goblets for you and see what else I'm getting. With this King of Goblets, it was reversed, but I'm turning it upright for you guys. Reverse represents someone who's prone to unpredictable emotional outbursts. See, that's what I'm. Interesting. He can be manipulative and knows how to exploit others' compassion for personal gain. If you've been dealing with someone prone to this sort of volatility, this tarot card cautions you to be wary of them. Take what they say with a grain of salt and keep your guard up. Mm-hmm. There's like so much queen energy though. So much Queen of Swords. So yeah, this could be someone playing on your intelligence, making you feel guilty, making you feel like you need to be small. And this is someone who wants to dim your light, who wants to cloud like all of that color that's going on with this soul release. Somebody wants to um someone wants to like distort you, or just not really like distort, maybe drain you, or just use you for your knowledge and all that you know. Huh. That's interesting that that came out. Somebody wants to use you for your stories. I heard that too. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. And which one am I on? Alright, so we just pulled into the Hermit. The Hermit is a call to look inward. Take a break from the hustle and bustle of the outside world and make time for some self-reflection. A period of introspection will enable you to approach things with greater clarity. Exactly. Get in contact. Get in touch with your soul. I do want to read that Page of Blades as well. And this is the last one I'm going to read. The Page of Blades represents a figure much like Kevin Train in the apocalypse world, who reluctantly uses his gifts to help the Archangel Michael devastate that world. Though Kevin feels like he doesn't have a choice and needs to help Michael to get into heaven, he causes a lot of damage. This tarot card reverse advises you to recognize the potential consequences of your actions and to really think through things rather than impulsively making decisions. So yeah, you are very impulsive. It might be you who's just exuding this manipulative energy, playing on people's emotions, like being this unfair queen or this unfair king. That could be you, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's someone around you. And you just need to be more cautious around them, because if you are around type of people like that, then their goal, known or unknown, or conscious or unconsciously, is to try and dim your light, is to try to make you gray when you're so colorful, right? So, and it's another thing, like, you need to release those type of people though, because those type of people, if those are the type of people that are around you, do not have your best interest, right? They're using you for something, whether it's your energy, whether it's your knowledge, whether it's your light, whatever. And they're just trying to drain you, like whatever it is. Like, you need to do some meditation, you need to take some time to reflect, all right? Now let's see your message from Spirit. Wow, and we have in the world, not of the world. Being in the world, but realizing that you're not of the world. Having this experience, experiencing the good and the bad, so that you can have this complete whole experience, so that you can have this complete knowing of who you are, so that you can continuously shed layers of yourself to become a better version of yourself. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps, man. Just being a part of the world and focusing on the light, focusing on the good, focusing on the joy, focusing on the things you have overcome. Like, it's beautiful. And the more that you are like just around like different types of energy, especially like, so like we can always pick up on like little things like I don't know about them, like I don't know what it is, but something about them, right? But then you get around them and it's like they're draining, they're just manipulative, they're just, just insincere and all this other stuff, right? And it's draining. So it's like for you, and then it makes you drain so much out of you that leaves you bitter and dry. So it's like, focus on the light, focus on the good, focus on the joy, focus on the positive as much as you can to get you out of this dainty energy if you're in it, right? And do some meditation and just connect more with yourself. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. That's your message of the day. Liked it, give me a like, subscribe to the vibe, and ding the notification bell as well. Moving on to pile number 3. You chose this one. Alright. What's the message? The message for you is you are the creator of your reality. You get to say how it ends, you get to say, what goes down in your life, what you accept, what you will not accept. You get to relinquish and tell anybody who you get to you. For you, pile number one, the message for you is to realize that you are in so much control of your life, of how it goes, of how it's going. You are in control. You are the decider, right? You get to choose. You're in control. Yeah, that's what it is. You're in control, but the thing is, you don't think you're in control because you give so much of your power away, because you always feel like, why is this happening to me? Or, like every time I say I want to do something, it never happens out. Like, really, it's like you against you. You have the Page of Bones. It's you against you. And we have the Sun. It's you against you. Pile number 3. Literally. Because it's like, you just give your power away to so much, and it's like you're always in like a constant battle of what you can and cannot do, or what's right and what isn't. But the good thing is things are going to balance out for you. You just have to find that balance, actually. There's a time and a place for different reactions and stuff like that, and you have to find the balance in your life. And just know, even when things are like catastrophic and you feel like, oh my God, things are going downhill, things will balance back out again. The Queen of Cups, you are the alchemist of your life. Like, literally, you're in charge, and it's like you don't feel like you are. You feel helpless. You feel helpless. You've had a lot of ego deaths, but you've learned not to be afraid of the noise, right? You learn that even though the sun is going down, it's going to come back up again in the morning. So it's like you're no longer afraid of like dying. This is like an ego thing, right? Different parts of you are like, it's just a different form of realization, right? You're seeing things from a different perspective, right? You're starting to understand things, and wow, this is like straight to the point. So your message is you need to start to understand and see things from a different perspective. Like, nothing is happening to you and everything is happening for you, for your highest good. Eventually you will see all the things that you've gained, but you must take a moment to look back and see how far you've come, where you've come from, what you just got through, right? You have to have that moment. Life can be so on go that you never literally take a moment to be like, wow, I was just homeless. I was just living out my car. I was just, wondering where was I gonna stay, or if I was gonna be safe. I was wondering where was my next meal gonna be. You are no longer like that, and you're trusting that that happened so that a whole bunch of other stuff could take place inwardly, right? And so you like, like, oh, well, I wish I never did this, or I wish that never happened to me. If that never happened, so much of who you are right now wouldn't exist, right? So you have to get to this moment where it's like there is no magic trick besides doing the work. The work is the magic, right? You put in the work is the magic. You get your mental right, put in that mental work, the work is the magic. You start reprogramming yourself, the work is the magic. Start saying those affirmations, the work is the magic. The action is the magic. All right? So it's like, because it's like, it's not that your spells aren't working. The work is the magic, right? Are you doing your work? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Right? So stop letting it be you against you. You never betrayed yourself, right? Well, we do betray ourselves when we like lie to ourselves, or we um, have this little voice, we have this gut feeling, and we don't listen. Yes, but that doesn't mean that you need to fight yourself about every decision that you make. I'm also going to read those, so any additional messages. A bony bones, a bony bones. The Page of Bones. Claire Novak is enthusiastic, rebellious, and excited to pursue life as a hunter, which embodies the spirit of the Page of Bones. Though the Page of Bones may have the best intentions, Naivety is sometimes a downfall. This tarot card advises you to approach challenges with optimism while taking care to be aware of possible risks. Exactly. You got to be optimistic. Like I said, nothing is happening to you, and everything is happening for you. And if you're just as optimistic as that, then things will work out better because you're mentally prepared for it. Then we have the Sun. The Sun tarot card is a sign of positive things, which is so good. I never wanted, oh, excuse me, of positive things to come, and a reminder to stop and enjoy the little things in life. Use proud self-proclaimed nerd Claire as inspiration to embrace whatever makes you happy. Exactly. Embrace whatever makes you happy. And that is the secret. Embracing what makes you happy. We tend to be like, well, my family would be so disappointed if I did this. Does it make you happy? Oh my God. Spirals of manifestation. Exactly. Your thoughts create your reality, and everything you put out there, thought-wise, action-wise, is coming back to you. Right? And then I also hear that song, and I have no idea who sings. I want to say Amy Winehouse. I don't know. If it makes you, no, let me look it up. If it makes you happy, something. I don't know if that was Amy Winehouse. You might like Amy Winehouse. If it makes you happy. Sheryl Crow. Yeah. I say Amy Winehouse. My bad, you guys. It's by Sheryl Crow. We went searching through thrift store jungles, found Geronimo's rifle, Marilyn's shampoo, and Benny Goodman's corset and pen. Well, okay, I made this up. I promised you I'd never give up. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? We get down, a real low down. You listen to Coltrane derail your own train. Well, who hasn't been there before? I come proud around the hard way. Bring you comics in bed, scrape the mold off the bread, and serve you French toast again. Well, okay, I still get stoned. I'm not the one. I'm not the kind of girl you take home. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Seriously, that's a great question. If it makes you happy, why are you sad? Like, stop letting society make you sad about the stuff that you want to do in life. Wow. You guys are manifesting y'all little butts off. Okay? All that work you put in. And the word wants to be written. Write down those thoughts. Write down those ideas. Write down those plans. Write down those goals. Write down how you're feeling. Write down what has happened today. Write down your achievements. Write down your accomplishments. Write down what you want to accomplish. Write down what you ate. Write down what you drank. Write down everything. You'd be so surprised. Like, your thoughts are creating your reality, right? Everything you think is forming, right? So it's like just write it down and see what happens. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has ever had over you. It's finished now. It is time for you to be naked with yourself. Acknowledge how gorgeous you are and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. Exactly. So that's what I have for you, con number 3. If that made sense, if you liked the video, give your girl a like, subscribe to the vibe, and ding the notification bell. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you take care of yourself, drink some water, and love yourself a little more today than you did yesterday. Peace.